When you're fishing indicators in lakes, I use 4 retrieve options. It's not just a heave it and leave it out there proposition. You can definitely move the fly to induce fish to take. The first option is literally that though. Literally cast it out, let the wave action or the ripple dance that indicator on the surface. That's transmitted to the flies below and can be very successful. You can certainly move the fly as well. So a slow hand twist, just to cover water from where the flies and indicator first landed back to where you're going to cast again. Again, you're moving those flies through the water in the hopes of intercepting a fish. You can also use a long strip that'll actually create a wake on the indicator. This will rise the flies up, and as the indicator pauses, they'll settle down. That movement can attract fish within the neighborhood to your flies and expect a pull down immediately after the indicator is stopped. The fourth option is on a light wind day is actually to cast the flies upwind and let them drift back towards you and simply gather line. Fish tend to feed upwind in these situations, and it's a great way to present leeches and bait fish, the food sources that are going to swim downwind into those feeding fish. Many times I incorporate the first 3 into a single presentation. I'm going to cast out, let that fly sink and settle. I'm going to let it sit. Then after a little while, I might give it a hand twist, 4 or 5 turns, let it sit. I'm going to give it a strip, let it sit, and so on until the retrieve is complete. Pay attention to which technique works, and then consistently do that to catch lots of fish. We are on. That indicator just roll casted it out there. Not sure what he ate. We got a little micro leech on and a bruised balance leech. Actually, both are bruised. I think he ate the upper micro leech with the, I call it a baby leech. Still that bruised color, but with a hot orange bead. It's a perfect chop for indicators and a great way. Indicators allow you to control 2 critical presentation elements. The depth of your presentation, governed by the distance between the indicator and your fly or flies, and the retrieve speed. Nice fish. It's a hybrid by the way she's fighting. Long rod just cushions the tip, and these long rods are perfect for indicator fishing as well because they really allow you to form nice roll casts, and that's a great presentation cast for indicators simply because it's arguably the most tangle prone system. With that indicator on, thin leader, multiple flies, swivel, a lot of things that can get in the way of an overhead cast. And the beauty with a roll cast is that fly only comes out of the water as you push or the rod forward to complete the cast. That's a nice fish. There we go. Woo! That is a nice hybrid. And he's still got that baby leech right in the top of the snout, typical indicator set. As you pull it in, look at that. That is a chunky fish. Still got the leader around my fingers, but indicator fishing on lakes. It's a great method. You should add it to your repertoire. Let's put them in a net and we'll let them go.